is Savage from Rough Bushcraft. This is my first video in quite some time. Just out for a wee quick night out in the woods. There's currently a music festival on just at the other side of the woods, so if you hear it, that's where the loud pumping bass is. Also, on the other side of us, it's Duke Ardway. So, not the most idyllic of locations. But unfortunately, in Northern Ireland, we don't really have a lot of choice whenever it comes to wild camping in forest areas. And you can camp out in the mornings and that, but it's very, very open. There's a few wee woods and that, but they're all very, very small. But just waiting on Rob coming. He's coming out to join me this evening. Hopefully we'll get a few wee drinks and a bit of crack. I'll show you around my camp. Gone for a low profile. Try and keep myself as inconspicuous as possible. This camo netting, it's actually just a camouflage tarpaulin that I took a Stanley knife to, but it works out quite well, so it does. Slightly small, but as an experiment, I think it was a success. What I've done here is I've just cleared the ground of all the leaf litter and branches, twigs and that to try, well, first of all to make it a little bit more comfortable for sleeping on, but also because there's lots of creepy crawlies. If you can see the ground around here, it's just a complete bed of ivy. You can see just how thick this is, you know, just by scraping it away with my foot. There's quite a lot of leaf litter, dead organic biomass for creepy crawlies to thrive on and thrive in, which I'm not a great fan of, but man up. I'm not Bear Grylls, like, you know, I can rough it a bit. I'm just attached the camera actually a bit. Alright, this is inside my shelter then. Nothing overly spectacular, but plenty of room, as you can see. Absolutely tons of room. Because it's so low, means that it has a wider footprint, and also because this doesn't come down to the ground, it means that it can be a bit wider as well. Wind coming in this way, which is why I have that touching the ground, so wind hopefully just blows straight over me. I may put my poncho over that end, depending how drafty it is later on. I'll just have to wait and see. There's my phone. Yeah, so all in all, hopefully it'll be a good night. Not too much. I mean, it looks like a load of stuff there, but that was just because I packed it very poorly. But yeah, hopefully Rob will get here shortly. And I don't know what way he intends on setting up. I'm guessing he's going to go for a sort of low profile camp as well. And we're not going to have an open fire or anything like that, so we're just going to be as low impact as possible, as covert as possible as you can be beside a Duke Ardway. But yeah, it's nice. It should be quiet here. We're pretty much off the beaten track in terms of the forest. A lot of mountain bikers and dog walkers and that would be out, especially now at the weekend. But there's no tracks around here. Had a wee walk around earlier, and there's a few wee sort of game trails, but there's nothing that looks anyway like an overused human path. So hopefully that means we're in a nice wee corner that nobody's going to bother us too much. But we'll find out. So I'm going to finish getting the sleeping kit and all out and everything ready, and then I might have a wee brew. So I'll get on with it. Okay folks, so this is a little small spirit burner made out of just a beer tin. One single beer tin, middle chopped out and the top chopped off it. What you do is then you crimp around the top bit here, and not only does that help fit the top bit inside the bottom bit, but what it also does is it leaves little gaps between the two pieces. Now, what happens then is you fill it with a bit of spirits. And then you ignite it. Now, whenever it's burning, the inner whale burns. That heats it all up. Once it heats up, it starts giving off vapour, it starts boiling. And whenever it does that, the gas comes up between those little gaps, between the inner and outer tin, between the two pieces of tin. And whenever that gas comes out and ignites, you have a gas jet, which is it's going to burn a bit more efficiently than just burning the meth itself. What you can do then is, without need of any sort of support or anything, you can just plonk your cup or your tin or whatever straight on top of that. And as you can see, the gas doesn't go out because that gas is being pressurized out of the tin by the heat. And because it's burning, it's heating the tin. So it's kind of a cycle there. You have the gas pressurizing itself through its own combustion, which gives you a nice little heat source to boil your water on. Because it's a small little unit, it's great for just boiling water in your canteen cup, or for reheating stuff out of a tin or that, you know, soups or that sort of thing. Weighs next to nothing. I mean, it weighs very, very, very little. You know, what does an empty beer tin weigh? Hardly anything. You consider that's an empty beer tin with quite a bit cut out of it. That's all it is. You do have to carry your bottle of spirits around with you, but that's not a great weight. It's quite efficient as well. It doesn't use very much fuel. So, I mean, I've been using this here bottle for quite a while. You'll see whenever I'm finished, there'll actually be spirits left in that I can pour back into the bottle again once it's cooled down. Okay, now the only way, unfortunately, to put out this sort of fire is to snuff it out. So just whatever you have to hand, just to extinguish the flame by suffocating it. If you try blowing on it, you're not going to get anywhere. After no time at all, that's cooled down. And so you can see there is still some spirits left in there. After no time at all, it's cooled to the touch. You can grab it within a couple of seconds, within a minute definitely. You can see there's still some meths in there, so it's just a case of separating the two pieces and just pouring what's left back into your spirit supply. It's really, really simple. What I like about it is that you only need one can to make it. A lot of these designs you'll see need 2 cans or so. This, you can just make it out of 1 can. I mean, to be fair, you go around any forest, you're liable to find a tin somewhere, a soft drinks can or a beer can or that, you know, with the amount of rubbish there is around the place, you're never too far away from a tin can. So being able to just make a burner like that there is very handy. Carrying around is no great problem either because it weighs nothing. And because of the design of it, I mean, you could even keep stuff in that if you wanted, whenever it's packed away. But that's the little tin can burner.